Hello there. A special welcome back to the returning listeners to the realm of Handsome Reads. I am your esteemed host, S.K.A. Obasi, and while here, in this space of our budding friendship, you can call me Handsome for short. To the newly arrived, a warm welcome to our growing community. Be sure to check out our previous episodes so that you can follow along as the story progresses. Today, I shall read for you another episode of Army of Sin titled The Scent Grows Warmest in the City. I hope you have already poured yourself that well deserved glass of water, wine, or had that shot of tequila. Let us not forget that traditional roll of the shoulders backwards as we dive into the thick of it. Today's scene starts off in the windy city of Chicago. The little child stood frozen in his space, eyes locked with the strangest pair of green eyes his young mind had ever seen. The ice cream cone in his chubby little fist melted with reckless abandon, the midday sun glinting off of the tiny jewel piercing the other man's nose. Drawing his index finger to his mouth, the man signaled for the child to be quiet, winking as the boy's eyes grew to the size of saucers. A truck dissected the boy's field of vision, interrupting his concentration. In the wake of exhaust smoke, injurious to his tiny lungs, he craned his neck in search of the man. His 5-year-old mind churned over in an effort to process what he had just seen. Giving up on any effort to make sense of it on his own, he tugged on his mother's hand. "What is it, baby?" "A man, mummy," he replied, his big brown eyes filled with wonder. "Give me a second, Cheryl," his mother said, before taking a knee. She expressed a thoughtful look as she weighed her son's latest discovery. "I didn't see him, baby, but there are a lot of men in the city." "No, mummy," he replied. "This one was weird looking." A burst of exasperation splashing across his features. "How so?" she asked, genuine curiosity in her tone as she wiped the sticky ice cream from his mouth and hand. Proceeding to dip his now clean face back into the cone, he lapped at it, tongue rimming his mouth in an effort to collect every drop of milky goodness. His mother rolled her eyes. "This one had wings, Mummy." Expression softening, she reached out with the napkin and repeated the cleaning process. "Was it the same man from yesterday?" "No." His face scrunched up in concentration. "This one had yellow ones, like Big Bird." "And the one from yesterday? What color was he?" "Black, just like your hair." His mother pushed to her feet, sweeping fingers through her sweat-matted hair. "Okay, Dimitri, remember all the colors to tell Daddy when we get home." "Your son has a good pair of eyes on him," came a deep voice over her left shoulder. "He sure does." Leaning over to the shoulder, dark circles of sleepless nights etched on her face, she whispered, "Quite an imagination as well. Please don't encourage him." The pedestrian light now signaling safe passage, the man tipped the brim of his baseball cap in her direction, stepping off of the pavement and onto the zebra crossing. Fan out, all of you. He was sighted yesterday. Shall we alert the others? No, we can take him. Just stay alert. For once, Bahram's fascination with humans has proved useful. Still no clue why he allows himself to be seen in that form. And since when did he get that ridiculous piercing? We may need to leave soon. 4 sightings in 6 days is cutting it close. Enough chatter. Focus, all of you. Feathers rustled softly as the last member of the hunting party came into vision. Can you believe one of the little mortals had the audacity to call me Big Bird? Serves you right. You were the one who asked the grandsire for wings the color of morning sun, the other angel replied. A throat cleared, laughter melting from everyone's lips. I found him. Breaths hissed out in a rush of sound, infused with both rage and anticipation. We take him tomorrow at midnight. To be continued. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of another episode. That's 4 down. Who knows how many to go? Want to see where this story leads? Tune in for another episode of Army of Sin. Until next time, and as always, love and light.